What is good, everyone? OJ over here from PlayerEssence, and welcome to my village of Nintendo Switch and gaming news. Today we have some awesome information for you, so let's go ahead and get right into it. So NieR Automata on PS4 shipments and digital sales top 500,000 units in Japan and Asia. The PlayStation 4 version of NieR Automata has topped 500,000 total shipments and digital sales in Japan and Asia, Square Enix has announced. The most recent Japanese sales charts reveal that over 300,000 physical copies have been sold in Japan alone. The PC version of the Platinum Games developed action RPG is not available in Japan and Asia at this moment. Earlier this month, Square Enix announced that total shipments and digital sales for NieR Automata, including the PC version, surpassed 1 million units total. So I think this is really good for Platinum Games, and that's the reason why I continue to stay on top of this, just because Platinum Games definitely needs to have these sales coming in for them. Square Enix wants to see that this type of game can do well, so in the future we could potentially get more games from Square Enix and Platinum Games when it comes to new action RPGs, maybe a NieR Automata sequel or spiritual successor or something along that lines. I want to make sure that action games continue to stay here and stay relevant, and I think NieR Automata's sales so far definitely justifies Platinum Games and them continuing if they can. Now, one thing that I would love to see with NieR Automata as far as going forward is that they're adding a lot of content, right? But I would like to see it kind of expand just a little bit just to other platforms. We have PC and we have PS4. I think it would be fantastic if Square Enix, Nintendo, Platinum Games started getting the initial things to kind of get that on the Switch as well, and even have the game sell more, because at this point I don't think it's some type of Sony exclusive or anything that they've paid for at this point, because Platinum Games did say that they would port it to the Nintendo Switch if Square Enix was able to pay them for it. So hopefully that's in the works, because I would love to have a mobile version of the game in addition to playing it at home. It's already really awesome on PC. I have it there, but I would also like to have a version that I can take on the go as well. So let me know what you guys think about this news, and have you guys picked up NieR Automata yet? Let me know in the comment section below as well. Alright, and now we have some news on Splatoon 2 Amiibo outfits. So a new set of Amiibo is being released alongside Splatoon 2, and just like in the first game, these will unlock special outfits. These are somewhat similar to the outfits the original Amiibo in the first game unlocked. The new Inkling Girl Amiibo unlocks a school uniform, the Inkling Boy Amiibo unlocks a ninja outfit, and the Inkling Squid Amiibo unlocks a set of heavy armor called Power Gear in the first game. In the original Splatoon, you had to play special challenge levels to receive the outfits. We don't know how yet it'll work in Splatoon 2, as we barely know anything about the game's single-player content at the moment. So I do think Nintendo is keeping some things under wraps. Obviously, they kept the whole horde mode under wraps, so I'm pretty sure that they're going to release other things when it comes to Splatoon 2 single-player, but they'll try to keep the spoilers down to a minimum. They don't want the single-player getting out there beforehand, so expect that to probably be one of the last things that they show off. They just want to show off basically what you can get for the Amiibo, obviously promote the Amiibo, get the pre-order numbers and all of that, show off the really cool, horde mode. I'm so glad they showed that off. So Splatoon 2 is really shaping up to be more of a complete experience at launch than Splatoon 1 was, because as you guys remember, many people complained about Splatoon 1's content as far as what you get, but they already let you know at the beginning that the content will come. It is an investment. You will get free download updates. People still complain. I didn't understand that premise as far as complaining about something when they completely tell you this is how we're going to do it, and it's going to be free for the most part. So with Splatoon 2, it seems like they're taking more of an approach to where, hey, we've had more time, we have the engine down, everything's good, so now we can put more content like the horde mode in there, like the single player content, the Amiibo stuff that they're going to be doing, and hopefully everything else shapes up as far as some of the stuff with Splatoon 1's issues with like the Callie and Marie talking and how you have to sit down and listen, the stage rotation only having 2 stages for a set amount of times. Hopefully they fix all the other things that made Splatoon 1 maybe not the best experience, and in Splatoon 2 it can be better going forward. Alright, and moving on to the next article here. We have the Nintendo Switch eShop charts for April 20th, 2017. So going from the bottom to the top, starting with number 15, we have ACA Neo Geo Alpha Mission 2. Number 14, Lego City Undercover. Number 13, ACA Neo Geo Metal Slug. Number 12, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Number 11, 1-2 Switch. Number 10, The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Number 9, The Jackbox Party 3. Number 8, Has-Been Heroes. Number 7, Snake Pass. Number 6, Mr. Shifty. Number 5, Fast RMX. Number 4, Wonder Boy The Dragon's Trap. Number 3, Graceful Explosion Machine. Number 2, Shovel Knight Treasure Trove. And at number 1, the perennial number 1, and that is Snipper Clips. Now, this is for North America. This is not for Japan or Europe or other regions. This is just for North America when it comes to the eShop charts. And it's really interesting to see Snipper Clips be on the top, just because Snipper Clips is one of those games, 20 bucks. It's such a cool pick up and play game with your family and everything. And I'm happy that it's doing well. Obviously, this was an indie developed game with also the aid of Nintendo a little bit when they saw the concept a while back. And I'm glad that they were able to get this game out there, because it seems like a lot of people are really enjoying it. Another game that I want to talk about real quick is Graceful Explosion Machine. That has quickly become my favorite digital game on the Nintendo eShop. Plain and simple, on the Nintendo Switch. I don't think there's another game for me that's better than Graceful Explosion Machine. I think it's so fun, and I'm not counting like the bigger games that have retail releases like Super Bomberman or Legend of Zelda. I'm just talking about digital only, and Graceful Explosion Machine is probably my favorite just because it is such a pick up and play game. Obviously, I do editing. I always edit. I can play it at my desk here. It is just a really fun title. It's challenging, but at the same time, it's also deep with all the different mechanics you can do with the weapons. So if you haven't picked up Graceful Explosion Machine, I can see why it's rising up the charts at this point. It is a fantastic game. $12.99. You're going to get hours and hours of enjoyment out of it. There's some challenge modes. There's leaderboards. It's just a fun game. It's just a fun game, and it uses HD Rumble so well. It just has magnificent use of the HD Rumble features. So if you haven't picked up Graceful Explosion Machine, make sure you pick that up at this point. Fantastic game. Absolutely love that game. Glad to see that it's selling well at number 3. All right, and moving on to the next article here. Target is going all out with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe promotion. So Target is promoting Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in a big way. As part of a limited time event, over 650 stores have a special experience in place tasked with getting consumers ready for the launch of Nintendo Switch's big racer. First, Target has decorated the carts for the first time. The retailer decked out a handful of Super Target carts that feature Mario, Luigi, and Princess Peach. That's not the only Mario tie-in you'll find at Target. When the doors open, you'll see a starting line, a go, colored flags, lights, and more. Flashing lights go off and Mario's theme song plays as you walk through. Yo, shoutouts! Last but not least, right by the entrance, the red bollards used to stop stray carts have been transformed. Mario and Luigi themselves will welcome you to Target. Target doesn't say when the promotion ends. Since Mario Kart 8 Deluxe won't be ready until next week, it should be in place for at least 1 week. So this is amazing promotion from Nintendo and Target to get people to purchase the Nintendo Switch and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, because yes, Mario Kart 8 was on the Wii U. But you guys have to remember, the Wii U just didn't sell enough units. Mario Kart 8 sold a lot, but it should have sold way more if Nintendo was able to sell more Wii U's. With Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, this will be many people's first time probably playing Mario Kart 8 or experiencing all the content that the game has to offer. Not everyone bought the DLC on the Wii U. This is a big game that actually scored higher than the original when it comes to the remastered version or the deluxe version of it. It scored well higher than that. 88 compared to 94, 93 on Metacritic at this point. So this is a big game for Nintendo. They're going to promote it big. There's a lot of content in there, and some people were asking me like, hey, do you think this is going to increase sales for the Nintendo Switch? What the heck? Why is that even a question? Of course it's going to increase sales for the Nintendo Switch. I don't buy into this whole it was on Wii U, so therefore it can't help Nintendo Switch. People tried to say the same thing about Legend of Zelda and got bodied. It's going to be the same thing here, guys. Switch is not Wii U. Switch is a much more attractive platform. It's far more popular as far as momentum goes, and more people are going to want the Switch than the Wii U, and you can't take the Wii U anywhere. You can play this Mario Kart as if it was Mario Kart 7 and if it was Mario Kart 8 combined into one. People still play Mario Kart 7, so if you're going to get a Switch, or if you have a Switch, why continue playing Mario Kart 7 on the go when you can get the deluxe version of Mario Kart 8, get the best graphics ever, get the best online play ever, get the most courses, get all that stuff, the best ever in the franchise history, plus you also have the battle mode, and you can take that anywhere you want. Lots of people are going to gravitate towards this. Obviously, 3DS owners who love Mario Kart are going to, if you like to play Mario Kart 8 online and you want that experience anywhere, you're going to get this. This is going to help Nintendo sell Switch systems, or they wouldn't be doing all this promotion. Trust me, guys. What do you guys think about this promotion here? Let me know in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the last article here. In Japan, Nintendo will be hosting storefront experience events for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and ARMS. So the storefront experience events during the Golden Week, you can try out both Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and ARMS, taking place at the Big Camera in Lausanne, Kawasaki on April 29th and 30th. Other locations include the Aeon Mall, Makuhari, New York, Yodobashi, Hammer in Akiba, and Aeon Mall in Kyoto, all on the 3rd through the 4th as far as May goes. A special third day on May 5th at the Yodobashi Camera Multimedia Akiba store. So really cool there. Nintendo is really stepping up the promotion when it comes to their big games. Obviously, they're showing off lots of stuff in advance, like ARMS, in addition to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and that's what you need to see. You need to see the consistent flow of games. So I love the fact that Nintendo's doing all these promotions. We saw what they're doing here in North America with the Target, as far as the US with Target stores. Now we're seeing what they're doing in Japan. Just doing a good job of getting the name out there, having storefront displays so people can just have the awareness to kind of walk and say, like, what's going on here if you don't know what's going on with the Nintendo Switch, what they're doing with Mario Kart 8. And the style was just great. ARMS and Mario Kart, for some reason, weirdly look connected when you look at the colors. It seems like it emanates fun. Like, it just seems like it emanates fun. Like, when you put these two games together, it's just really cool, and it would get me interested. If I wasn't into video games as much as I was, I would definitely be seeing that and walking by. If I was more of a casual consumer, like, hey, what's that? Hey, people are playing this game. I'll go and try it out. So I love the fact that they're doing this, and hopefully Nintendo can have a lot of success when it comes to ARMS as a new IP. I think it will. Putting it with Mario Kart 8 as far as pairing it together when it comes to promotion is very smart, because Mario Kart is a known brand, ARMS is something new, so you get people who like Mario Kart or who know that brand. Say, okay, well, what is that over there? And then they can try out ARMS and probably get to know that brand a little bit more before it launches. So I love what Nintendo's doing there. Alright guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and hit that like button if you did like it. Let you know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future, and subscribe to PlayerEssence for the latest news, reviews, discussions, and more. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you Ninja for the next video. Peace!